The Akkadian Empire, circa 2334 to 2154 BCE, was the world's first known empire, founded by Sargon of Akkad. It marked a turning point in history, uniting the independent Sumerian city-states under one centralized rule and spreading Mesopotamian culture over a vast territory. The Akkadian Empire stretched from the Persian Gulf in the south up through Mesopotamia, into parts of Syria, Anatolia, that's modern-day Turkey, and western Iran. Its capital was the city of Akkad, or Agade, though its precise location remains unknown. Sargon of Akkad, who ruled from circa 2334 to 2279 BCE, rose from humble origins, possibly as a cupbearer to the king of Kish. He overthrew the Sumerian rulers and created a vast empire through military conquest and strategic alliances. Sargon is credited with developing imperial administration, appointing loyal governors, and spreading the Akkadian language as the official tongue. The empire was divided into provinces ruled by governors, called ensi or sakanaku, loyal to the king. Akkadian became the first lingua franca of the region, replacing Sumerian in many official uses. Extensive taxation, record-keeping, and centralized bureaucracy were developed. The Akkadian army was highly organized and possibly the first standing army in history. Sargon and his successors, especially Naram Sin, led military campaigns that expanded the empire's borders. Naram Sin, Sargon's grandson, declared himself a god, the first Mesopotamian ruler to do so, and referred to himself as king of the four quarters of the earth. Akkadian culture was deeply influenced by Sumerian religion and art, blending both traditions. Cuneiform script was adapted for the Akkadian language, enabling the recording of myths, laws, and letters. Temples and ziggurats were built and restored throughout the empire. The empire engaged in large-scale trade with the Indus Valley Civilization, the Persian Gulf, and Anatolia for metals. Controlled key trade routes, which boosted wealth and influence. Emphasis on agriculture, irrigation, and tribute from conquered territories. By around 2154 BCE, the empire weakened due to internal rebellion and succession struggles. Invasions by the Gutians, mountain tribes from the northeast, possible climate change and drought causing famine and instability. The empire fragmented, and Sumerian city-states briefly reasserted independence. Despite its fall, the Akkadian Empire had a lasting impact. First true empire in history, spread of Semitic language and culture. Influenced later empires, Babylonian, Assyrian, and beyond. Left behind rich literary works such as royal inscriptions and the Curse of Agade. Comparing Sumerians and Akkadians, Sumerians spoke an isolated language and lived in city-states, inventing cuneiform as the first civilization. Akkadians spoke a Semitic language, created a centralized empire, adapted cuneiform for their language, and established the first empire. The Akkadian Empire transformed Mesopotamia from a land of city-states into an imperial state. It laid the political, administrative, and cultural foundation for future empires for centuries to come. Would you like a visual map, timeline, or a comparison with Babylon next?